My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And look, I just think the way this movie has been treated is ridiculous. It is abundantly clear that everyone made their mind up about it before they even saw it. The movie had terrible test screenings apparently. The movie had lots of bad buzz surrounding it. The movie has someone in it that people do not like. So just everything was going against this movie, but I was still optimistic for one reason alone. And that reason is James Wan. This guy is in my top two directors of all time. The guy just makes movies I want to watch. I love his Insidious movies, his Conjuring movies. I love Malignant. I love Dead Silence. I think Death Sentence is really good. I like Saw. I like Furious 7, best of the franchise. I like Aquaman. The guy is just terrific. And he is what saves this movie. Now, admittedly, the visual effects can be very hit or miss. Sometimes this movie looks great. Sometimes it takes me out of it. But at least there is always some level of imagination and creativity on display. The creature designs and the character designs and the robot designs are top notch in this movie. Like, Black Manta's suit is completely badass, and I love how there is some horror elements with Army of the Dead, even though I wish they leaned into that a bit more. I think the production design in this movie is really good. I love how all the different sets and environments look. I think the action is quite good. Not as good as the first movie. The first movie has some of the best action in any superhero movie. This movie is still entertaining, but it doesn't get to that next level. And I think it's just his vision is what saves this movie, because I feel very confident in my viewpoints of it, and it's that it's consistently fine. It never gets to greatness, but it never gets too bad. Like, it is consistently enjoyable, consistently entertaining, without ever surprising or disappointing me. Now, I will say the script is the biggest issue with this movie. It's not great. I think the side characters are distractingly sidelined. Like, Willem Dafoe is gone. Mila has pretty much nothing to do, which, think about the actress as you will, but she is Aquaman's wife. She is what motivates the character, and she has very little to do. Nicole Kidman is sidelined, and it mainly just focuses on Arthur Orm and Black Manta, and even Randall Park. Those would be the movie's four main characters. I do think because of that, it feels a little smaller scale as a result. I think Black Manta's evil plan is a bit of a mess and could have been better. I also don't like the fact that the baby is hardly in the movie. That really could have motivated the character of Aquaman more. But then we get to Jason Momoa, who I think is very likable. He's charismatic. He's fun whenever he's on screen. And you've got Patrick Wilson, who I think does a really good job. And those two, their chemistry, their banter, is what keeps this movie going. It's what kept me entertained along with James Wan's direction. Amber Heard gives a terrible performance here, but I also feel like it was kind of cut to no end. Abdul-Mateen, I think, is very good here, and I like how he delivers some lines. It's very cheesy, but in a good way. Nicole Kidman, I think, does a fine job. Dolph Lundgren does a fine job. And I actually like Randall Park's inclusion in this movie. I thought he was entertaining. So yeah, this movie's a little bit all over the place, but I still had fun with it. I think there is some great imagination on display. There was some good humor, some decent action, some fun banter between the two leads. It's not one of DC's greatest movies ever, but it's a perfectly fine time to spend 2 hours. So I'll give Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom a 6 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.